Heads Held High Season 2, a concept where we go from the north of Goa to the south of Goa. In every single nook, cranny, vado, road where we can, to meet students, to meet the future of Goa, the leaders in their schools, and to hear from them what they think about leadership, about communication, about community, and about learning together. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining us. Let's hear what these young minds have to say to us. Welcome to this episode of CCR TV's Heads Held High. We're joined in the studio today by Holy Rosary Convent High School, Nuvem, a bunch of young leaders with young minds and a lot to tell you about and share with you. So help me welcome them to the studio and of course to the episode.
Hi, I'm Elroy Joseph Colasso, the SPL of Holy Rosary Convent High School, and it's a privilege to be here amidst you.
Hi, I'm Giovanni Patricia Mendes from the Assistant SPL of Holy Rosary Convent High School, and I'm so pleased to be here.
Hi, I'm the Yellow House squad leader of Holy Rosary Convent High School, and I'm happy to be here.
Hi everyone, I'm Harshvardhan Ashwin Lavanis from Holy Rosary Convent High School, and I'm the Transport Minister. And I'm very happy to represent my school here.
So what's cooking at school these days? What's happening?
I would say we are getting ready for Teachers' Day practice, and so there's a lot of hustle and bustle here and there, but we're managing it fine.
Okay, by the time this episode airs, Teachers' Day would be at the past. So happy Teachers' Day once again to all the teachers, and we hope that all the students have had a fabulous Teachers' Day. Yes, what else is happening? What's cooking?
We had a 15 August Day celebration in a hall, and it was a kind of good program we had. So
Independence Day, yes, lots of patriotic singing and acts and fancy dress competitions, yes.
And we also had, like, I think last month we had this inter-school football competition, and we won, and it was awesome. It was awesome.
I know that feeling of winning, yes.
Proud.
I do know that the school does extremely well sports-wise. What's happening for you?
We had a chess tournament. Also, there's going to be a swimming tournament also.
Wow, swimming tournament. Where do you go for that?
I have no idea.
You have no idea, but
Yeah.
there's a swimming tournament
Yeah.
happening. Good for you. A big question. What is that one event or activity that happened in school? It doesn't have to be this year. Schools are all about memories. I can tell you something that happened decades ago. We had a science fair in my school. I was in 7th or 8th standard, and it was light traveling through sand, and there was this big thing. I can never forget that experience. But what about you? What is it that the school had or you experienced at an activity that is worth mentioning today?
last year, like every year, we have this singing competition called the Voice of Holy Rosary, in which I took part, and luckily I won the first place. So
I'm sure there's talent along with the luck, but yes, okay, Elroy, congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am.
Last year we had a fete, like we always have a thing in the end of the year, and I was doing comparing on the stage, and I also took part in the school band. So
that was a big moment for you, yes.
Yes, and in 8th, when I was in 8th, there was annual day we had, and I was in this, like, it was like a theatre type of thing, and it was awesome. I was like,
you were
yeah,
like,
it was like,
makeup, hair, and on stage. I like that. Yes.
Yeah, the same. In the 8th standard, we had annual day, and I danced with a girl. and my friends teased me like for the whole year.
Oh, you got teased. Oh, that's very cute actually. I understand. This is the age to get teased a little bit. But I must say, this is the first school that I'm hearing of that you had a theatre as a part of your annual day. We don't hear that. People usually do like massive skits or they put up different shows, but that's interesting. Kudos and a shout out to the teachers and management at the school. I like that, keeping the culture of Goa alive and such and such. Okay, to being leaders, how was that moment when you got pinned and you said you are going to be the captain? How was that feeling?
It was kind of a proud feeling, but as well as a confusing feeling, whether to be happy of it or to be depressed of it, because there's a lot of responsibilities and it's the 10th standard, so how will things cope up and such. So, but it's a great feeling after being the SPL of the school, and the students are cooperative, they are supportive, and that's
The initial nervousness kind of faded off.
yes.
All right. Yes.
Thinking about it right now also gives a lot of impression on me, because I was not expecting to be an assistant SPL,
Oh, okay.
but I think I'm very good at it.
Okay, you can say that. You can say that. You can say that. Yes.
Well, I felt proud because like most of them don't actually get the opportunity to become
Yes.
leaders, right?
Yes.
So like I felt really proud when I got the badge.
Much deserved.
Yeah, when I got this leadership, like I was happy, but it's like an opportunity. Yeah, it is an opportunity, but it also is a burden on my shoulders to take care of this opportunity.
Yes, I agree. With great power comes great responsibility. And while power is absolutely enthralling, responsibility can be pressurizing. What you're learning in the process of being leaders. How has the term been so far?
It has been real great. I am quite managed with my studies and the
And-
activities in school. So, yeah,
A good experience so
good
far.
experience.
I'm not so sure I'm agreeing with him so much, because
Okay.
it's like a roller coaster.
Okay.
A lot
Okay.
of events and then studies and then trying to handle both of them at one
Yes.
time.
Yes. But it handles up.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with her. It's kind of stressful because when there are events and then there's studies and then you have to take care of the children and then you have to like look after everything in a very less period of time. And
Yes.
it's like little stressful.
I feel you.
Yeah, it is a roller coaster. There's burden of school, tuitions,
Mm.
also boards.
Oh my god, the impending boards. I feel you. I think it prepares you for life as an adult, someone who does a normal job and works and has. I think this prepares you for life, because as you grow older, even when you go in the 11th and 12th standard, with the way the world is changing, you will have to have multiple items in the air and you're going to have to juggle. I think juggling will be a part of not multitasking but juggling. You will have to be good at computers and your education, and you will have to have like a social skill that you're good at. So I think this is great preparation. I know it's difficult, but I'm sure it's great preparation. The roller coaster is pretty much what it feels like after a point of time. It's a constant
Yeah.
roller coaster. But I'm glad that you all are managing well and you all are being very honest about it, and that's nice. What is leadership? When I was in school, when we were in school, not even school, even college, let's say even 10 years ago, right? If someone got a 90%, that was great. My God, 90, 91, 92 now, 95.6, 95.7, like you're going 98.2 and you have to get like amazing grades, right? Or you have to be in the 90s and 80s. There's that pressure. Plus, you have to be good at coding. And you have to be amazing at other activities, and you should be there's a lot of pressure, I agree, on today's youngsters. And one, there was less pressure for education for us. We had to do well but not as well as you. And secondly, we didn't have to be all-rounders. It was okay if we were good at one or two things. It's okay if we spoke well and didn't really run well, or it was okay if we were great at cooking and not so great at talking. some of us were allowed to be shy. It was okay. Today you don't have the opportunity to be shy. You can't be shy in today's day and age. Do you feel that? Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Along with that, how has leadership changed, or what is leadership in 2025?
Leadership is dealing the Gen Zs right now. It's been quite a slang, and everybody's in their own
Yeah, bubble.
bubble of life. And
Are
like,
you a Gen Z?
I'm not sure
You're
about
not
it.
sure. Okay. All right. That's okay. Then.
It's they're in a bubble and they are not exposed much. So we try and be a bridge so that we connect the teachers who sometimes cannot, approach that child.
Yes, I get that.
Get the child working or something like that. So we try and be that bridge between the school management and the students, so that they get a glimpse of the
Yeah,
world.
yeah.
outside.
I get what you're saying. You convey to them what a straight conversation might not be able to, because they need to be spoken to differently.
Yes.
Okay.
As you so rightfully said, that this world has a lot of challenges, and the students are so advanced in their mindset. It's like, when I was your age, I never did that kind of stuff.
Yes, I get
point.
So
that.
it's very confusing, but it's a good experience, so that you know when you become a leader one day, I know what I'm supposed to do. It's not a trouble for me anymore.
I get what you're saying. Okay.
So it's like being a leader in 2025. It's a thing like everyone has this like, I will be the leader. Like it's like a race. Like everyone wants to be first.
Yes.
It's like a challenge, like to
Yes.
be the leader.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
okay, man, but-
Yeah, I'm sure. Yes.
Yeah, it is a challenge to handle people because many have attitude problems.
I get what you're saying. Yes. So yeah, it is challenging. So I want to give you an analogy. I want to give everybody who's watching an analogy. A few years ago, 10 years ago, one person would lead and many people would follow, right? Someone would say something, it could be an adult, and everybody would, without asking much, we would follow. Today's generation, and what I notice when we go, is that everybody has to lead in a different department. And everybody is a follower and a leader in something. Example, if I talk about makeup, we'll follow an influencer in it, and we are ready to follow that person because they somehow are better at it, right? And then let's say singing, I'll follow Elroy. If Elroy says maybe that song will work, I just have to keep quiet and kind of, follow you. Let's say one of you are great at coding. Elroy will absolutely be like, okay, you know what? We'll listen to him for what he's saying, right? Let's just go with that. So today it's about leaders who are specialized in that area, and somehow you're young, right? It's difficult to suddenly specialize in something a lot, so everybody's trying to figure out multiple different things. But I think that's what we're moving forward to, leaders who are specialized in their areas. And that is why we have different leaders. Usually before, there's just be a head boy, head girl, red house, yellow house, blue house, green house captains, right? This was normal. Now we have transport heads, we have hygiene heads, we have girl representatives, like women representatives. We have all these different segments. We have a debate leader, and they're good at what they're doing. So I think that is something that is different. What else is different about leadership in 2025? Anything else that you can think about?
Maybe leadership in 2025, it's like you should be an all-rounder. For my post as in school pupil leader,
Yes.
you should be an all-rounder, like singing, dancing, and things. It's just like you keep on learning, you get better, you get a particular skill, you show it to the world accepts you, and you are elected as the leader.
Yeah.
And that's it, I guess.
Okay,
on my side.
perfect. All right. Now, for you to get here, and you've heard me ask this question in previous interviews, for you to be a leader, it took a lot of people. It took a village to get you here. Who had those people, one, who inspired you, who supported you, who helped you, who also shaped what being a leader means to you? Like, you know, they kind of said, okay, this is what a leader should be like, or they inspired you or instructed you. We want to hear names, we want to hear stories. Go for it. Who would like to go first? Go for it.
The person who inspired. The person who inspires me are the janitors, I think.
Okay.
I can't imagine a day without them. Like, they clean the toilets, they keep our school clean. All the children run after them for things.
Yes.
Like,
Do this, do that,
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, as for me, Sir Alan, I would choose Sir Alan because he is really like a motivator, and then he helps. Like, even if end moment we need something, we run to him, he gives it like without saying no.
That's very sweet of him. Very helpful.
Yes.
All right.
I would say Sir Siddhesh. He's our class teacher, and he's the most responsible person I've met. And if we have a problem, he will say, "Don't worry, I'm there for you. Just tell me what it is."
Someone dependable. Yes.
I don't know about a special teacher, but all the teachers are equally
Yeah.
great in their fields. They are responsible, they are good leaders, and I feel all of them deserve that
Yes,
same.
of course. What about back home? Parents, friends, people who've supported you to be you, not just in school, outside school, to make you leaders. Who are the people who've stood by? The girls are smiling bright. They've got a list. The girls have got a list. I can see the list. Go for it, girls. Go for it. Go for the list.
Okay, I would say first my parents, but mostly my father because he has an authority which I really admire, and I really want to follow him.
Oh, that's very sweet.
And I would also like to thank her.
Oh, okay. That's why you all smile together. Okay. Yes.
Because I've gone through a lot in my life, but
Yeah.
she's like, "What's wrong with you? You're supposed to tell me if you have something."
So sweet. That is sweet. Yes. What about you?
Well, first I would say my father because he was mostly there. But second is my sister. She's really strict, so she brought me in line like do this, do that, and then study. Others I would never study. I would be like,
Okay.
But then she brought me, and then now I do it on my own.
Oh, that's very nice.
And then she.
Oh wow, okay,
So-
so like you've got each
Yes.
other. I like this. I like camaraderie in councils. It makes for amazing stories and even better leadership. Boys, what about you?
I think my parents, they are really supportive. Like, they force me to study. Like,
Every parent has to force their kids to study. Trust me.
even my brother, my small brother, like, he also inspires me. He also wakes up with me. He sits for studies.
That's very sweet of him. He's giving you the moral and actual support of. How young is your brother?
1 year older, younger than me.
Oh, 1 year.
In the
younger.
9th.
Ninth. He is almost getting ready to do it next
Yeah.
year by himself. You're going to have to sit with him also. Yeah, you'll be in the 11th. You'll have to sit with him also in the morning. Yes.
First would be my parents, of course. They've been real supportive. They've always said to me in the previous classes that you have to be the SPL. You have to be the SPL. No, you have to be the SPL. And it was kind of motivating.
Yes, of course.
Second I would keep is my siblings, of course. They've always been a help. My siblings are in the same school, so it's
The younger.
the younger siblings. So it's been great with them. So because they help in knowing the children well, it's
Yeah.
like they become a bridge to communicate.
Yes.
And third, my brother like friend Jonas. Jonas, if you're seeing this, you have been mentioned, okay?
Oh, he told you to mention him. Did Jonas give you a little nudge and say, better mention me? Okay.
Yeah, so he's also been a great support. He's been constantly been in my campaigns during these elections. So
Correct.
yeah.
I agree, and I personally have been to the school. I think the friendships that we talk about, the camaraderie, the teachers, all of that is first hand, and of course the principal. She was so excited for you all, and she wanted to go ahead and make sure that you'll do well. I think you're very well supported. I like it. This is the first school where the parents have also accompanied the students, and we're very happy to see all of that love and joy. It takes a village. There's a saying, it takes a village to raise a child. It basically means not like a physical village, but a group of people to be there. And I'm a strong believer of that it takes a village. And in today's day and age, we no longer live in our villages in the way where we are all connected, but our new villages are people we choose. And you have your villages, your siblings, your parents, your friends and companions. And I think that's a beautiful thing. So, what plans for the school? Anything that you all are undertaking? Any change? Any idea? Something that you all want to do while you're in term? You've got the half of your term still remaining in front of you. What's the plan?
So, being a leader is always taking care of the excellence, so that the excellence is maintained, and if possible is also
you increase it, you
increase
exceed the excellence.
Exceed the excellence. So we're trying to shift the attention from the academics from the other to the other activities, because in the previous years there have been a less involvement in the other activities, and the 10th standard being the most pressurized class isn't given proper
I get that
opportunities. So we're trying to shift that, kind of bring
be
it
a
to
part of it while you
Yeah.
also focus on your studies.
that I believe that would help the people, the 10th standards, to go inside the world, like in the 11th
More
standard,
good.
12th standard, like they will be more
Worldly wise.
worldly wise.
I get
Yeah,
that.
thank
I
you.
get that. Worldly wise. Yes.
It's actually just an idea. I've been speaking to a lot about that, but I feel the students trust their fellow students more than the teachers and the adults around them.
Yes.
So I was going for an idea like we students, the elders, would talk to the students who have problems and
Yes.
try to help them, so that they know that we understand them and we got their back.
Yeah, I get that. I think there's a certain fear, especially young students. They're very scared at their teachers, that there's this fear that kind of is there. But with someone in the same uniform, probably just a little older, they're a little bit more chill. So I understand. You're trying to use the chill to be there for them. I like that. Yes.
I agree to her, because like in this world, like the children, like they feel like, no, what if they will judge me if I tell them this? They will say this they will shout at me if I tell them about my problems. So it's like a good idea to have like a person,
Yes,
like
a
that.
buddy.
Yes, like
a friend, a buddy. All right.
We are also planning, like, we have formed an eco club.
Wow. Okay.
We gave cloth bags in the Monday market. We are trying to be eco-friendly also,
Very nice. I like that. Very
cleaning
on
the school
brand.
campus and all.
Very good. Very much needed in today's day and age. And if you had unlimited budget, I like the smiles in this room. Money no bar, imagination no bar. What would you do? Look at that, the deep breath. Yes, go for it. What would it be? Books?
Yes.
I just knew there were books coming. It was the look on her face. She was imagining a massive library with just mint condition books lined up everywhere. Is that so?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. What about you?
I would actually build like a farm at the back, and then to earn money, so that I can make like plant stuff and then sell it.
I like that idea. Agri-tech is the biggest, like how we had IT that built
Yeah.
up. We had 20 years of IT building up. The height of IT, AI being the cusp of IT, information technology or digital technology. The new upcoming emerging market is agri-tech, agriculture that is driven by technology. Smaller land spaces, more output. The next decade is going to be about that. So I like your idea. Yes.
I want to build a separate room for games, like art room, a separate art room, separate games room for introverts.
Oh, okay, yeah, so that you don't have to be out in big
Yeah.
crowds.
Also,
okay.
I want to give 2 buses for the school, so the 2 to 3 buses, so the parents don't have to take the trouble of dropping the children and going to
Makes sense. Yeah.
jobs.
I like, very practical of you. Yes.
I would like to go with Joanne because
You like books?
books are actually good. They
Yes.
improve your vocabulary, they improve your reading skills, improve your language, and it's fabulous reading
Yes.
books. And being in that imagination of books really gets the creativity out of you.
I haven't heard a student in a very long time talk so passionately about books. I like this. Thank you to the English teachers. A big thank you to the English teachers. I think you did so well to instill this. So there is a friend's son, very young, and she's a teacher herself, and she's tried everything in the world to try to make him to read, and he hasn't read, right? Just isn't. So we said, okay, let's try something else. So we Googled it, and Google said, try paying him to read. So now he gets 5 rupees per page he reads, and he likes reading. He likes reading. I'm not telling you to bribe them, but there are studies that say you have to incentivize the reading. So they say if you read this whole book and if you give me a synopsis, you will get that game, or you get to go for a movie, or whatever it is. But incentivize reading, but just get them to read. I used to read like so much, and I'm glad that you both read too. Thinking about reading, thinking about what you want to do, would you be taking leadership positions in the future if the opportunity arises?
Why not? It's like you're getting an experience right now. You get an experience afterwards. Maybe you gotta be a politician or something.
I like that. Look at the glint in your eyes. Maybe that's a good thing. It's a good thing. I like that the newer generation don't think. When we were there, we used to always negatively think about a politician's role. It had this negative connotation around it. But I'm talking to a lot of youngsters right now, and they're very up for that change, very up to be a part of policy making. They say it's no longer just being a politician, it's about policy making. We want to be a part of the policy, and I like that. I like that fire in the youth that is there right now. Yes.
Yeah, I would want to be a leader because I think from small I have it in me that I need to be higher than my potential, and I
Yes.
feel the leadership position is very challenging, and I love challenges.
Pushes you. Okay.
Like obviously, I would actually be a leader if I got the opportunity because it's like 1 in a million.
Yes.
It's like that.
Yes.
So
It's rare.
yes.
Yeah, I would also like to become a leader because it's an opportunity.
It is an
It is an
opportunity. All right, let's wrap it up. Superpower, if you ever could have one, and what would the background song be playing when the superpower is happening? So my superpower, I have not said it in any episode before this. I have decided on my superpower, and my superpower would be constant change or course correction. Example, let's say something's happening, like this conversation, right? And I realize for whatever, like in the minutest second, that this needs to move in a different direction. So course correction, to be able to course correct, no matter what is ahead of you, even a big decision or a small decision, to have that, to have the vision to kind of see and say, okay, I'm going to course correct, like I'm going to swerve, or I'm going to move. So course correction, yeah, that is going to be. That's going to be the superpower. Tell me about yours.
I would like to have Iron Man superpower. Wealth, knowledge, and looks.
So you're going to have your own Jarvis. What are you going to call your Jarvis?
Jarvis sounds great, but I guess Esther would be good.
Esther would be nice. But I like that, Esther. Can you pull up that recording? Got a ring to it. Okay, you were a smart choice. Smart choice. Yes.
Mine does not focus on superpowers as much,
Okay.
but it's to be a comfort zone for the students.
All right, I get that. Okay.
I always, maybe not always, but talking to my younger sister has made me realize that sometimes younger students or younger children, they have a lot in their mind,
That is true.
but they don't have that right comfort zone that they can go to and say, I have so and so problem, and I really want you to understand me.
I hope you have a comfort zone to go to because you are yet maybe not a child but a youngster. So I hope you have a comfort zone to go to. These youngsters are getting big too soon. Okay, tell me.
I would like a superpower that I could read minds.
Mm.
So I would know what the child needs or wants without him even coming and telling it to me. Like, because
Mind
children
reading.
feel shy to tell.
Yes,
Like, so you
yes.
can just read their mind and just understand. what
I
they
like
want.
that, mind reading.
I wish I could have the superpower of vision. Like I could just look at them and tell them in their minds only. Like I don't have to speak anything, so they can just
There's
understand.
a word for that, right? No, it's not. Telepathy? Telepathy,
Oh,
yes.
Yes.
Telepathy.
Yes.
Telepathy, my god. I like that. That's another level of, like something's being cooking. What is a superpower that you like? If you're here from Holy Rosary Convent High School, Nuvem, and you're watching the episode, we'd like to know what superpower you would like to have. By the way, I must say this has been an absolute joy and then some more. I like the fact that you've been honest and opinionated and true, taking us to places where you are. I really love that about this interaction. Thank you so much. I wish you the best for Teachers' Day. Have
Thank
fun.
you.
And after that, have fun with the rest of the year. May all your plans come to fulfillment. And we will see you on the other side. Thank you so much for coming to CCR TV.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
giving us
Thank
this
you too.
privilege.
We have with us the headmistress of Holy Rosary Convent High School, Nuvem. Sister, thank you so very much for coming and being a part of the show. The students have spoken exceptionally well. But we want to hear from you, sister. What are your thoughts about leadership in 2025?
Okay, let me introduce myself
Yes,
first.
sister.
I'm Sister Carmen AC, headmistress of Holy Rosary Convent High School, Nuvem. I was in this school from 2003. Yeah, and I took the chair of the headmistress from 2023. So this is my third year. The first thing about the leadership, according to me, I felt I cannot give others what I don't have with me. That is the values of prayer, honesty, obedience, concern, compassion. So to do this, I have to be first a prayerful person. And the motto of our school is love conquers all. That is our motto of our school. And the Holy Rosary Convent institution was established in 1932.
Wow.
Yeah, so long standing. So
Yes.
2031 I will be starting the centenary celebration of our school.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Yes.
That's a really long time.
So as a leader, my vision was clear to bring about the discipline. And as soon as I took the chair of the headmistress, I worked along with our staff members. My staff members are very good, both teaching and non-teaching. So with their help, it took me 3 months to bring about the perfect discipline, because we have boys and girls. Our
Yes.
school is a co-ed school.
Yes.
So once this challenge was finished, like we achieved, then I started with the other things, academic.
Correct.
Because our school is mainly known for the sports. It is famous for sports
Yes, it
activity.
is. It is.
But
It is.
in my mind, I have to bring up this academic performance also.
Yes.
So I started working hard with the staff members. We set a plan how to bring about 100% result, and we got it.
Oh,
Yeah,
well done.
last year.
Congratulations.
The first year of mine, that is 23, only one student failed, and last year we got 100% result.
Congratulations, sister.
Yeah.
You've set aside a big goal for
Goal,
yourself
yeah.
for this year also.
And now, then I have in order to continue with this 100% achievement, I saw that in every class there are 2 or 3 students who are not able to perform, like they are slow learners. So now again with my staff, I planned, and then I took a challenge of setting up a resource room which was not there in our school. So then I took the number of students there are in our
As slow learners.
Yeah, and I went to the department. The department told me, I went to the adult education department, and the department told me, sister, you have to have at least 20. Then I was little sad because only 5 students managed to get me those certificates which
Yes.
is needed. But then that man gave me the assurance, I will give you, but you try. And I did it. And yesterday I spoke to the parents. Tomorrow I will be having an interview for this special educator.
Lovely.
Yeah, I set up the room, already spent 1,05,000.
Wow.
Separate resource room for them. And tomorrow I will be having the interview for this post. And yesterday, almost 2 months over, I told the parents to take them
Yeah.
to Bambolim.
Correct.
Parents are little like
Scared to take their
yeah.
child. Nobody
So-
wants to label their child.
Yeah,
I get
yeah.
that.
So what I did yesterday, I sent a notice to the parents, and around 16 students I got. I called the parent, put them in a school bus, and went to that hospital.
Wow.
So I convinced the parents what is the benefit, because
Yes.
over the years I have seen children are failing in 9th standard and then they become dropout,
yeah.
which is very sad to see.
I do have a cousin that has happened too. So it's almost
every year
personal.
1 or 2 students drop out after 9th standard.
Yeah.
Though the education department tells us, then they can go to the 10th standard, answer 9th. That is not happening.
Yeah.
So at a root level, I said this is the grounding I have to do.
What a very practical thing you have done.
Yeah.
The 2 things I'd like to tell everybody who's watching, if you're watching this, if you're here, 2 very important things. One, it's not a bad thing to get your child tested, because then you can help them accordingly. It's like taking them to a doctor and a doctor says, hey, you've got a fever, and then you give them the right medicines to get that fever down, or the right amount of food to help them with the physical aid. It's the same way. Mentally, if a child is unable, it's so much more better to get them help than to wait for a later date. It's not a bad thing, and we hope and we encourage. Sister, you've done a brilliant thing. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. And I just want to mention, 20 years in the same school as a
Yeah.
teacher and then a principal.
For third year. This is my
Third year, but
yeah.
20 years you were a teacher in the same
Yeah,
school.
right.
So you must know the air in the place. You must really be well versed with
Yeah.
everything that goes on there and how it does.
Like parents are very supportive,
Yes.
and I have seen now after taking over the school, a lot of support is there. Environment is good,
Yes.
and the best environment is the staff members.
Lovely.
For too good and very obliging. They will spend extra time also in the school, and that's why I'm grown up in the city. For last 23 now, I'm living in a village. So I want my children to experience the city life.
Yes.
How I want to bring the level of my students from
School.
village to the city.
Yes.
So whenever there's opportunity, I send them.
You've done so well.
Yeah.
You've done so well. Finally, sister, the question I have for you is, if you have to give an advice to students, let's say the students of 4th standard, 5th standard are watching you,
Yeah.
what would you like to tell them about your take on them being leaders?
To be a leader is not difficult task. Accept the challenge that you are a leader, and you are leader not to boast, but to serve, service minded. I want the students, whoever takes the responsibility of the leadership, they should be ready to accept, face the challenges, and then cooperate with others in the school environment. Once these 2 main virtues or values they have, they can climb the mountains.
I agree, sister. It's
Yeah.
been a privilege talking to you. God bless your health. We hope
Thank
that
you.
you do extremely well.
Thank you.
And we're looking forward to the centennial century of the school. We shall be there. So we certainly will be there. Best of luck. I'm sure the preparations have almost already begun in your mind.
This one more thing I wanted to tell. No? In our school, we don't have nice basketball.
All right.
So then my PT master was after me. So through our punch, that is John and Miguel, So they took me first to Francis
Alright.
Chardin.
Alright.
So he gave me, and then what happened, because of the election, the file was remained. Then I went to Captain Viriato, and he is telling me, sister, some school don't have even bus, and you are giving luxury for your students. But somehow he managed, and he gave me the MP led fund, that is 22 lakhs. So I'm just
Wow.
waiting for the rain to stop and to lifting my.
Well, well-deserved school, because your students do so well on the sports field.
yeah,
They do
yeah.
extremely well on the sports field. So I'm sure there are better basketball players coming up from the school.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, sister.
Thank
And
you.
thank you for being here.
God
The
bless
kids-
you too for bringing us.
No, the
live.
students have made you very proud, and we truly support your initiative. Best of luck with the resource
Thank
room.
you. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll see you for yet another episode shortly. Keep yourself tuned in into Heads Held High. It takes a village to raise a child, and it certainly takes more than a village to let them shine and show some light on them. So firstly, we would truly like to thank each and every teacher, parent from each school that the students are coming in, for honing them, for bringing them here. A big shout out and a big thank you to Goa Diocesan Society of Education, under whose wing we can reach out to all of these students. A big shout out to Mr. Shamiro Denise and the entire crew of CCR TV, where we are reaching out and helping literally throw some light on the kids and make them shine on camera. A big shout out to all the crew members in the studio right now for making this possible. If you are a school or a teacher or a student who's watching this and you want CCR TV to go ahead, meet with your leaders and help them shine on our platform, we would be very happy to come to your school and guide you through the process. Do write in the comments below, or you can call on the CCR TV phone number that's on the screen right now. We hope to see you, your leaders, shine, because we've got a village ready to make them shine.